Well, I am live, apparently. Welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa, Simon's living room. Cheers, everybody. I am at the wine bar. It's not raining. Yes, it says I'm on. Go away. So I don't know whether anybody's watching. If you're there, Peter Powell, Peppo, cheers to you. Not that much, yes. Hello. Tell me, am I coming through fuzzy or am I coming through clear? On my image here, I'm remarkably clear. But it all depends what it's like at your side, of course. And I have wine from the Languedoc, apparently, and it's organic. And I have a muffin, which I'm just about to indulge in. Excuse me. Mm. Mm. Pretty clear, including the wine glass. Oh, that's good. That's a relief. This establishment does have Wi-Fi, but it's not set up for customers just yet. They're very new here. Cobra Tea. Hello, Cobrat. Sorry. Hello. Nice to see you. Cheers to you too. Mm. Yes, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying a muffin and red wine. And I've just had a meat pie and salad. I thought to come and patronise this place, and it's also I can speak English here because the owner is Australian, and so it doesn't matter if I waffle on in English outside his establishment. Bits of your mom. You were here. I didn't see you in the comments. Nice to see you, old chap. So yes, I actually delivered tiles to this place, their floor. So I thought I'd come and patronise it. They do very good wine. That's their speciality, of course. Of course, not cheap, but good. Meat pie, yeah. Meat pie, the pie. At the moment, it's muffin, meat muffin. Not meat, chocolate muffin. Brownie. What did I say? It's a brownie. I get my muffins and my brownies all muddled up. Mm. So I'll give you a quick tour. This is what's called is known as New Street in my hometown. And it's called New Street because in sometime in the 16th century it was new. It was a new street in the 16th century, and so they called it New Street, which is very confusing because it's one of the oldest streets in the town. It's quite cosy. It's one of the coziest streets in the town. Would be cozier without COVID because it didn't have more people, but it's quite sort of compact. Excuse me, I'm trying to do two things at once: eat brownie and talk to you. Brownies are good. Oh, this one is very good, very chocolatey. So, no guest this week, just me. But I have been. You all know Nosh, and he's probably fallen asleep unless he's there lurking. But I was talking to him earlier, Nosh abroad, who was on the show a couple of years ago, and we have been coming up with an idea. He's going to be on the show at some point later this month, but I'm going to have a meeting with him today. In my evening, I'm going to discuss virtual reality. He's going to appear on the show in virtual reality, and you'll be able to see it, and hopefully what he sees in virtual reality. So it's all very technical. So and Cobrat, yes, Cobrat, if you're there, I was about to message you guys on the mod squad because we've got to coordinate, haven't we, to your forthcoming reappearance, where I I think Mindy's mom wants to interrogate me. So, yes, Nosh. I last actually saw him. Well, I'll see him again tonight, but I think it was the last time he was on the show. I was at my parents' place doing the live stream in England, and he joined, and it was food related. He was in Japan at the time. Mm. Yes, I have an idea for the new mod squad. Because Nancy's going to be there, isn't she? She's going to be one of the mod squatters. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get the four of you on screen. You know, obviously not just with your avatars or whatever, and me in the middle, and you would each like bombard me with questions. Hmm. Oh, and Jaded in Japan, remember them? I've been in touch with them again. They've had their babies and they've been to hospital and got better, and but they're very busy. But sometime in July, they could be joining. Ah, Nancy made. Well, if she, I mean, we could do it on a Sunday. You know, the live stream. Oh, hang on, I'll just show you the owner. All right, the gentleman in the t-shirt there, in the red t-shirt, that's the owner, Eddie from Australia, and the lady in the blonde hair, that's his wife, who's also the co-owner of this establishment. Eddie will appear with me on Instagram after the show once I've got round to doing all that sort of thing. Mm. You ought to be jealous because this chocolate brownies are very good. If my battery lasts, and once I polish this off, and I may take you for a wander around the town. It's less stimulating and exciting than the likes of Bruges or Ghent or Antwerp, but it's where I live. So the meat pie was excellent. It's of his own creation. He adds lots of beer to it, and remains of bread covered in mustard to thicken it. It's very, very tasty, and a nice crispy, sort of flaky pastry crust. There will also be an Instagram picture of that, so you can judge for yourselves. Well, I'm enjoying my wine and my cake now, because tomorrow I'm going to get my COVID jab finally. So I don't know how I'll feel after that. One of my colleagues at work has had it, and he said you just get a sort of your arm feels a bit stiff, but after the jab, but no other symptoms. So it could be that I could be on the wine tomorrow as well. Mm. What else has been happening? Oh yes. I was talking with Nosh, and something may be happening. I've contacted a certain YouTuber who wants to be on my show, or said he wouldn't mind being on my show. And so we've been in trying to get this chap on for ages. And he's a friend of Eric Surf 6, so that's an in, as it were. I shall not say too much in case it never happens. BioNTech. Hang on, where are we? Wait a minute. No, Pfizer. So I had to think there. What are the current buzzwords? AstraZeneca, Sputnik, What's the Chinese one? I don't know what the Chinese one's called. I'm getting the Pfizer. My dad had the Pfizer one. He said he just got a stiff arm as well from it, so no repercussions. And I get my second one in the second week of July, and hopefully then. Pfizer is basically BioNTech. Okay. As long as it's not, what do you call it, Skynet. I'll be back. Yes, so once I've had my second jab, then I may be approved to go places and see things without fear. And unfortunately, my sons are over the age where they may not get their jabs until later this year. Hello, I've lost somebody. So no going to England this summer. I shall be hopefully looking for somewhere to go in the Ardennes again. It's oh yes, it's a busy street here. Oh, that's rather nice, that wine. Cabernet and Syrah. Very tasty. I went and bought a bottle as well, but not very appropriate to crack open a bottle at a wine bar. Should buy the produce. Hello, that's me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I'm the gold gruber. Gold diggers. Take away tea and sweets. Okay. I'm just going to leave you there so I can balance you there, and hopefully the wind doesn't blow. Cabernet and Syrah, yes, it's rather good. But usually I have a Merlot and Cabernet, or Cabernet Sauvignon on its own. But my friend in Bashi told me that she likes Syrah, so I tried Syrah, and it is rather nice. All ages except the idiots get vaccinated in Saskatchewan. And what do they do when you go up? Like idiots in one line, they separate you. So, like, all right, idiots, no idiots. Oh, that's good. Yes, I've got my mask. I mean, it's a bit difficult. I did it once. This is how long it's been going on, because I remember doing a live stream from, I think, from Bruges or from Ghent, and I had my mask on then, but I don't need it now because I'm eating, theoretically. Oh, you're getting yours at the end of the month. Oh, good. Idiots don't get vaccinated. Yes. Excuse me. I'm just replete now after my brownie. I had a side salad as well, just for salving my conscience. 1.5 meters. Oh, sorry, it's about a meter. How is the ambient sound? I'm using this thing, and I can hear the town hall clock ringing out a carillon. But you could probably just hear me talking. If I drink the wine through the mask, that should be filtered. Yes. Yes, it's a very organic wine. Apparently, they use all the traditional methods. He was explaining to me that this particular winery in France doesn't do the scientific method. They do the okay, the moon is shining in that direction. It's time to pick the grapes, kind of thing. Don't touch me, elbow cough, sanitizers, anti-sanitizer. Yes. So if you yeah. Oh, everybody here was getting their lunch. I can highly recommend this place if you happen to come to Belgium. Whoa, some bits of the surrounding people are audible. That's good. That's good. Because I was hoping that perhaps their Wi-Fi would be, you could, then I would be in 720p and not fuzzy and audible and everything. I have my computer all set up at home, ready to go in case this was not approved by the owner. But the owner was very friendly and quite happy. He just explained, don't mind that mad Englishman talking to us. Yes, yes. I have picked grapes also. I didn't sample them though. For in an Italian vineyard. Rest assured, I did not trample the grapes with my bare feet either. Mm. Ooh, that's good. I don't want to. There's a little bit left. Size like glass. It's huge. Mm. Yes, very happy. Very sent now. He was just explaining that he's quite happy. He's got two tables booked for tonight outside. You can't eat inside yet. That's from next Wednesday in Belgium. Restaurants can then allow people in, which they haven't been able to do since like November 2020. So you know, everyone in Japan is going, oh, lockdown, oh, but they can stay up until 8 p.m. as long as they don't serve alcohol. But here, nobody allowed in restaurants or cafes since more than a year ago. Gives you heartburn. Oh dear. Oh dear. What about brandy, which is concentrated wine? Perhaps you get concentrated heartburn. It's supposed to be good for the digestion, actually. Brandy. I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm not sure actually. What the I I think it's just yeah. I mean, I think because the vaccinations are going so well that they're allowing and the numbers are going down consistently. Um, I think the limit was if the number of um, people in emergency rooms go down below 500, if the number of beds occupied by people in dire conditions go down below 500, then they will relax various things they've done and allow people in. So I'm not sure whether I don't think there's testing allowed or testing expected. If there was a red wine you really liked, but you don't remember what it was only available for a couple of months out of the year. Oh dear. Yes, that would be rather sort of yes. The next time you see it, you have to sort of like get in 10 cases and be all right. Be all right then. Oh, it's being the weather is being rather good actually. This is a very nice temperature. It's about 17, 18 degrees. It's not bright sunshine. On Friday here, um, I had to do some deliveries and it was baking hot. I was sat here at these tables on Friday in the sun, in the baking sunshine. Ah, yes. It's also, yes, in Europe as well. You say that Germany's a mess because all the rules are different. It's coordinate. Once I get vaccinated, both jabs, I'm supposed to get a little piece of paper that says I'm safe, and then I can theoretically go across the border, and I could go and visit Peppo and my painter friend in Maastricht, for example. Um, but there's no coordination between the European countries yet. So whether that will happen, I don't know. 36 degrees in California. Well, it's California, isn't it? Um, I'm now subscribed to UFO Bob, who is one of the moderators on Only in Japan Go on John Dobbs' channel, and he's based. UFO Bob is based in California, and I've watched a few of his videos, and it definitely looks like California. It's all brown and hot and sunny, and it looks like it might have been green at one point in its history. Oh, hang on. No, that wasn't Cobra. Cobra, that was Vids of your mom. 36 degrees in Saskatchewan. Yes, that is freaky. Freaky. It's usually 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Saskatchewan. Ah. Oh, this is nice and lazy after lunchtime. This is what I like about live streaming. Yeah. And it's a nice change from sitting in my room. In the advert, I was in two minds. I was out of my mind in the advert. Um, I did that last night. I thought, what am I going to do? And I thought, how do I symbolize being in inside and outside? Which is why you got this sort of like the Star Trek negative effect. Hello, Perk. How are things in Spain? I got that right, didn't I? Spain, yes. Perk, Spain. Not that much. Frankfurt, Cobrat, SoCal, Vids, Canada. So we're here, Perk, in not sunny Belgium. I just had my lunch. Same old, same old. Okay. With that. So what I need to do is really pay for all this, and then perhaps I can take you around. Hello, Robert. And then I might take you around the town. I could go fuzzy. I have to warn you now because I don't know what the 4G is like around town here. So I'm going to go and pay, or at least wave to bring Eddie out. Oh, he's busy. Hang on. What if I do this? I'll go to the settings, camera, change it to back facing back. Yeah, facing back. Okay. And get rid of settings. Okay. Now there's Eddie in there. He's serving customers. I shall just wait, and then I'll go and pay for my stuff, and then we can go for a wander before my battery runs out or something. Make a dash for it. No, I want to come back here. This is the floor I actually delivered. I was parked in this street and unloading it, blocking the entire street and unloading boxes and boxes of these tiles. Well, I said, don't do that while you're driving, Robert. I'm gonna move indoors slightly. So I think oh, this is the wine I had. I had this wine, Cabernet Syrah. It's very nice. And I had the meat pie. And they do really nice coffee as well. So as of next Wednesday, this place should be hopping. People will be allowed back in.
Ja? Ja? Oh, dank je.
Oh, hang on, these are the meat pies. There you are, Cobrat. That's the meat pie.
Meat pies are back!
Yay!
What happens when you get tired of not having certain things from back home?
Yeah.
You just got to make it yourself.
That's true. I was trying to explain to my friend in California sort of how tasty that meat pie was.
Yeah.
And it is very tasty.
It's very good. Good to hear. And especially coffee as well.
My friend Perk from Spain says, a nice sign that says wine is the answer. Indeed it is.
It's always the answer.
Right. What's the damage, Governor?
Oh, the damage. 14 euros, please.
Oh, wow, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Come again.
Oh, wait, no, that's why I haven't put your wine on there.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, I better put the wine on there. Domaine Cavalier, and then you had a brownie too.
I did have a brownie, and that was very tasty.
22.50.
That sounds more like it. Yeah.
That sounds a bit more better.
Yeah.
There you are.
Okay, I shall not show people my PIN number.
Just aim the camera down here.
No, look away, people, while I key in my... Okay. My friend in California wants a meat pie. You have to post it.
Yeah? Just freeze one up and post it in the mail.
Special request.
Yeah? Yeah?
He basically wants an Irish.
Hang on.
He was an Irish Irish coffee.
With mother. The bubble is there.
Very demanding customers you have here.
I know.
The neighbor.
I'll just charge him like 20 euros. Do you need a ticket?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to take this lot off round town. But this is Skippy's in Sydney class. If you ever happen to be... That's Skippy. If you ever happen to be here, it's great coffee, great wine, very good wine, and great meat pies. So say goodbye to Skippy.
See you later, guys.
See you, and I'll take you around town. Thanks. See you.
So he wants
So there you go. Right, let's whoops. Let's take you around my town, which I haven't done actually. I've been to all the top towns in Belgium, mostly, and if I go fuzzy, tell me. And you've seen them, sort of Bruges and Ghent and Antwerp, and I think you might have even seen Mechelen and Leuven. But this is my local town. There's not much to it. Not that much, Des. There's not that much Belgium. It is a nice little shop. Yeah. And you should be able to hear the town hall bells now. Is this car going to stop? Is this cyclist going to stop? This cyclist is going to stop. I have to thank them. Very good. They're all very polite here in Europe, you know. So this is the largest market square in Belgium, which means there's not a lot on it. From it's been this big since the 1300s, from the 13th century. Hang on. There we go. Oh. So usually there's a every Thursday there's a wedding going on over there. Creepers, what? Creepers? I won't intrude too much on that wedding. But that's the town hall, built in the 1870 something or other, in neo-Gothic style after the neoclassical style one built in the 1850s burnt down, and now they're building again on that side in neo 1950s style. It is big. It's and there's a car park underneath it, and they did all that, and we're going to go down to Station Street later. They did all this and spent loads and loads of money, thinking that this would bring lots of people into the town, and then they approved an out-of-town shopping centre, and so nobody bothers to come into the town anymore. And so you can imagine that in combination with COVID-19 means that there's lots of empty shops. Oh, Night Riders girl, hello. Yes, you missed the brownie, you missed the wine. You'll have to watch the replay. It was a big glass of wine. I shall be messaging you and Cobra and Mindy's mom later about your upcoming reappearance. Oh, hang on. Let's go that way a little bit, and then you can see the oldest church in the town, St. Nicholas Church. Doesn't look particularly old, in my view. Oh yeah, there's some of the older buildings here in the town, whose names are the types of buildings, eclectic Rococo and Renaissance style, European, bog standard European stuffs. So that's St. Nicholas Church. Oh, hang on. Whoa. St. Nicholas. Oh, yeah. Go down a bit. Yeah. I've never actually been in that church. But this town dates to about as a town, it was established, as I say, from the 13th century, but it existed before that as a sort of a very small place. And I've lived here. God, how long have I lived here now? I've lived here since 1996. So yeah, work that out. 25 years. And in the 90s, it was quite bustling, but it's not anymore. Oh bollocks! Sorry, excuse my French. I left my bike back. I'm going to go back and fetch my bike. That's what happens. When you've had a glass of wine at lunchtime. I mean, you would think it would rain with that sky there. Look at it, pretty dark. It isn't, which is rather good. Yes, well, I'll be messaging once I've got back and settled down. I shall go onto Discord and message you on the mod squad. Doodah. Just to sort of start the ball rolling, really, for our future show. So yes, we're going back to the new street to get my bike. I'm sorry. So most of all these buildings here are like cafes, which until recently were very closed and deserted and whatnot. But I think like 2-3 weeks ago, I think when I was in Brussels, that was the first day that you were allowed to go back outside and have drinks. So on better weather, these places are all the sort of like the terraces and everything are full of people. I'm going to go back across the crossing again. Sorry about this. It's like repeat performance. All right, thank you. Thank you, these people. Thank you. I'm stopping traffic here. I have a Discord. Yes. Oh dear. Sorry. If you go onto my channel, I think this channel. Yes, this channel. It's in the YouTube banner. Oh, no. It's the continent. People, mad people on mopeds. Yeah. If you click on it, you should be able to go to the Discord. I'm not really on there much. Um, Usually before the show. God, what a racket! All right. Got to get my bike. This could be difficult. One hand. Whoop. Uh, you stare at that for a minute. I'll get my lock off. Oop. Okay, that's better. Right. All right, we'll go back again. Ah. Now, I don't know what all that was about. Yeah, the police car just gone past with flashing lights. Usually it's ambulances. Lots of old people here, and it's COVID, so there's always lots of ambulances. Ah. All right, I'm going to do something very dangerous in a minute, and attempt to cycle with this, just to speed things up a bit. Oh yes, and I have to put my mask on. Oh, hang on, put my mask on. All the things you've got to do. Right. Oop. Well, I may sound muffled for a bit. Right. Settings. Camera. Facing front. Okay. Yeah, so here we go. I've stopped the traffic again. Now I can't see a damn thing because my glasses are steaming up. Oh, bloody brilliant. And all you can see is me, not seeing anything. If I turn you, I'll turn you around. You can see where I'm going. There we go. You can look at that, and not me. Because then I have to turn around to see what you're saying. Cycling. Well, I've only had one glass of wine. Good grief. Not that bad yet. But yes, you're not allowed to sort of wander about without your mask. You can cycle, but I'm not going to risk cycling and holding a gimbal at the same time. So at a certain point, when the show comes to an end, I'll be able to cycle. Ooh. How is that? How is it? Have I gone fuzzy yet? Have I gone Minecraft? Have I gone Minecraft, and what's the sound like? Because I've moved away from obviously the wine bar, so God knows what the quality has it's gone like. I mean, visually. In other terms of quality, I have no idea. Yes, it's. Oh, hang on. Several things are happening at once. My shoulder bag is slipping off. Oh, I've got to stop the traffic again. No, it's not stopping. Okay. Ah, it's good. Oh, good. Well, obviously, the things have improved somewhat. Maybe it's just because there's good 4G here and rubbish 4G in the major cities. I don't know. But this is right. I'll change you back to so you can have a look at Station Street. Settings, camera. What a faff. Facing back. Okay. Okay, this is Station Street. Because at the end, originally, was the station of the town, built in the 1830s. Then they knocked it down in the 1970s and moved it slightly to the right. The audio, yes. I was worried about that. It's some kind of noise gate thing that to filter out sort of interference. Ends up with me just like all you hear is my voice, then silence, then my voice, and then random sounds that happen to sort of creep through. I did think at one point of using another app, but then I wouldn't have been able to see your comments. So yes, sort of people outside on the terraces. Yeah. This used to be the busiest street. This was the main shopping street. And then, as I said, they decided to approve an out-of-town shopping centre. And so lots of businesses custom ran dry. I can't see, my glasses are steaming up again. Ah, dear. Things to do for entertainment. So this used to be like a covered gallery with lots and lots of little cool shops. And now there's only like 3 shops left in it that are open. Who needs us? What, customers? Yes, who needs customers? There's a coffee grinding shop place thing. It shows you how much I know about coffee. Established in 1866. Oh, very nice. Mask Life, yes. Oh, that's a bubble tea place. They're everywhere now. Oh, I sometimes buy presents there. Like for Caffeine Jedi, that's right, Caffeine Jedi. If you know Caffeine Jedi on YouTube, I bought her wedding present there in this shop. Get a bubble tea? No. As I said to Kathy Cat when I interviewed her, we had the bubble tea. She and I and her producer had bubble tea when we went for lunch. And it's like sucking chewy balls up through a straw. Not my cup of tea. Boba Fett, NoChaNoMa, yes. There you are. You know, the Mandalorian is 90% green screen, and I am 90% green screen. That's what I have in common with the Mandalorian. There we are. Oh, second-hand shop. That's new. Never stop buying shoes. It says on that sign. Ah, okay. I'm wearing shoes that I bought for my trip to Japan in 2018. They're still going strong. Hang on. That particularly bothered me about Antwerp, even at Diamond Quarter. What? Ah, yeah, everything was, yes. Uh, Antwerp still sort of got some places, things happening. But, hello, Sam Van Rooyen. I didn't. I see. My glasses are steaming up because of my mask, Sam. So I didn't see your comment there. Oh, that's a new place. Interior architecture. So 1970s chic. Oh, Leonidas. Some people may. I think every town I go to, I show you Belgian chocolates because it's Belgium. They've got chocolates. We're actually passing now the chocolate shop where I go every Saturday, almost every Saturday, for my coffee and chocolates. I was sat there this morning. A Minecraft glitch. Oh, okay. I must have crossed. That's a 4G blind spot or something. This is a local art gallery. All right, so go back onto the main street. Hopefully not get knocked over by people on scooters and bikes. I know what I'll do. I'll head down towards the museum garden. It's a bit more peaceful there. So you see, people are all out, sort of enjoying that we're allowed to sit out and uh, thing. All right. I went through a blind spot there. Oh, I may have lost you for a second, but I'm back. Ah, number four. Number four. That used to be a very nice restaurant there. Unfortunately, it's now closed. Been closed for a couple of years. And I had a very nice meal in there with my Chinese girlfriend about 10 years ago. I'm back. Oh, good. So go on the street. This lady can pass. I go on the pavement on the other side. What's that? Okay. I think I've got about 10 minutes to go before the end of the show. We should make it to the museum garden in time. And now heading this statue that you see, I mean, this has appeared in videos of mine before, and even adverts. It commemorates a Flemish citizen, apparently, who were part of the revolution for the founding of Belgium in the 1830s. He fought against the Dutch, something like that, and it's to commemorate him. And they've just pollarded all the trees, so they're all looking a bit bare. This is the Regent's Regent's Plain Square, Regent's Square. It gets Minecrafty, yes, yes. So that maybe perhaps when I get to the museum garden, it'll be slightly less Mine. This is the most exercise I've done usually on my show. I was sat in last week with Dean, just drinking wine. And where that tree is where the museum garden is. We'll go there. It's getting slightly brighter, yes. That's my bag banging against my bike that's making that noise. If you can hear a strange knocking sound. 3 people have given up. I got too Minecrafty. Oh, it's getting brighter there. Oh, yes. Okay. The day is just beginning in Southern California. All right, let's go into the museum garden and find a bench. So this is the local museum here, or this was the original museum. Hang on. Yeah, built in a sort of like a old style, and then you have like a modern building over there. Hang on. There's a bench there. I'll go and sit at the bench. Oh, right, you haven't gone to sleep yet. Okay. I did a video from here as well. One of my videos is from here, my old videos. That's better. I can sit down now. I can take the mask off. Ha! Oh, take the mask off, pull off my earbuds at the same time. I don't know why I put the earbuds in actually, because nobody's talking to me. So that's just so that I've got the little microphone close to my face. There we go. Yeah, they've like it was slightly darker, but they've sandblasted it. You know, built in the 1880s or something like that. And I can try and zoom. Can I zoom with that? I can't. I can't zoom. I can't zoom with this thing. I have no control over the camera, but there's a sort of a little pedestal with a statue on it, and that's Mercator, sort of the guy that did the maps, the world map in the 16th century. I think I did a live stream once from the town that he was born in. Yes, you should have no nightmares, Cobrat, after this stream. You shall dream of brownies and wine. Vids of Vimomi, am I boring you, Vids? Hang on, I shall switch back. I've got 5 minutes to go, so you can look at my mug for 5 minutes. Camera facing front, 3.2 facing front. There we are. Okay. That's better. So here we are in the museum garden. I've done yoga in this garden. Back when I did yoga, we did it on the grass there. It was a fine day. Not that we did yoga all the time, but our yoga class decided that one day we'd come out and did a group yoga thing there back in the day when I did that sort of thing. Meat pies. You'll dream of meat pies. 22 and a half hour working. God almighty. I feel guilty. I got off work early yesterday. I mean, I did start early, but not that much. Usually there are some ducks in the little ponds here. There don't appear to be any. No, they've all gone. Ducks have gone. That's the museum there. No, rather sad-looking ponds. Hmm. Well, I'm being rather glad that it hasn't rained, because that would have been a rather short live stream outside. As I said, I shall be Instagramming the meat pies. I shall announce now, I have a video all ready to upload, another walk video, so very relaxing and with some medieval lute music in the background to send you to sleep. You were off yesterday on a Friday. Oh, lucky you. I'm just off on the weekend. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and it didn't get too Minecrafty. And I shall watch the replay. Quite often, my views go up by 1 or 2 because I rewatch what I've done just to make sure it's all right. So next week, as I said earlier, I shall be in about 4 hours from now. I'll be in a meeting with Nosh, and we'll be discussing his virtual reality appearance on the show. And then I'll message you guys. Hello, Christian. I'll message the mod squad if I remember. And oh yes, Amy, Starlet Shay may be joining at some. Some of you may have never heard of Starlet Shay, but she'll be joining at some point in the summer. Bridge Day, a Bridge Day holiday. And my work doesn't do that, unfortunately. As an avatar, no, he'll be himself, but we'll be watching through Nosh's eyes as he wanders about his virtual reality place. That's how we're gonna try and do that. He'll be sort of sending me. I'll be like capturing his screen from Zoom or Skype or something. Got to work that out. So that could be quite fun. So whether you will actually see Nosh, I don't know. He has this amazing headset with cameras on it and sort of lasers that guide him through the room and all kinds of stuff. And it'll be Japanese scenes apparently. Yeah, it's kind of like Tron. He was telling me earlier that he can, through the headset, if he activates the laser lighthouse things that he's got set up in his room, it shows the outlines of the real room through the virtual reality, and it sort of looks a bit like Tron. So that could be cool. Right, I think we're like 30 seconds away from me saying goodbye. And I've really enjoyed your company, and I hope you've enjoyed mine. Next week could be virtual reality. I'm going to go home now and do what I said I was going to do and contact people and whatnot, and have a cup of tea. So thank you for joining. And those of you who watched after the event, I hope you enjoyed this and don't mind the Minecrafty bits or me randomly walking backwards and forwards to get my bike. Hope you enjoyed the wine and the chocolate brownies. And see you all next week. Cheerio, folks. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.